All right, so good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. My name is Marnie Hernandez, and glad that you could join us. Today, we're learning about Denmark and Copenhagen, okay? If you're brand new with us, welcome. The reason we do these are just fun little get-togethers that we do. You get to learn from other agents. You get to learn about different destinations, different programs, vendors, etc. So when you learn about it, it helps you to sell to your clients, right? Because now you're going to be a specialty. Again, you guys can sell these places, you can sell these cruises, you can sell Disney, but why not get more familiar with it? It's all included, right? And you get a certificate at the end that you can post on social media, letting people know now you're a specialist in Denmark, okay? Besides that, as you see up here, win a travel offer. So sometimes they have specials. Today, they're doing a special on, I just posted it, Playa Resorts is doing a live webinar at 2 p.m. Eastern, which is 11 our time, where one lucky winner will get a 3-night stay. The consortium will always be a Travel Leaders Network, or something similar, Travel Network, etc. So besides learning, you also get a lot of invites to, private webinars, lunch and learns. Like one Mexico group came and we actually got a lunch and learn at Maggiano's down, in Fashion Show Mall. And we got to go and learn about, their hotels and stuff and get little goodie things. Like we got some squish balls and stuff. So again, besides learning, you also get invites, fam trips, familiarization trips. So if you can't finish this with us today, guys, I recommend you highly finish it because again, you want those additional perks. You want to be notified of additional programs or promotions they're running. Right now, okay, we've done these Oasis and there was Oasis and La Colección, okay? I'm going in October, or I mean May, free nights. I got 3 free nights here, I think, and 2 free nights here. Justin Whitehair is actually in Cancun right now using his free perks. He's got like 6-7 free nights there. So take advantage of these. Again, you can do them with us. They're fun to do. You can watch the pre-recorded ones that we've already done, or you can do them all on your own. Yes, again, CLIA, you don't need your CLIA card at this time, but if you plan on using the perks for Disney, you will need it, okay? Again, we've kind of went over that in the future. Cruising.org. And again, guys, remember, put this on your phone. Company name will always be Archer Travel. The IATA number 058-24840. Remember that, memorize that. When you signed up, you guys should have printed out. Let me show you really quick, because if you haven't printed this out, please print it out, because it has all that information right here. Quick start documents. Right here, download new agent packet. It's a great resource for you. Again, right here, IATA number, phone number, you have their address, contact numbers, etc. So make sure you print these out and keep them handy, okay? I put them on my phone because, of course, I want to be able to have direct access to it. Like I said, you're going to be asked a lot right here. Archer address. Remember, anytime you're working with a cruise line, you're going to use this cruise line phone number, okay? So again, sorry for those that have gone through this many times, but for any of you new agents, just want to share that with you. Put this information in your phone. It's very useful. You're going to need it a lot, okay? All right, so again, if you're brand new with us, I suggest you go in and either do a split screen or follow along on your phone and do the test online with us, or vice versa, okay? Because you don't want to go through this training and then have to go back and do the test, right? So if you're just registering, don't worry, okay? It takes a little while to register. Don't worry about that because I'm going to start reading, okay? But when we get, excuse me, when we get to a test, we will make sure everybody is ready and everybody passes, okay? So don't worry, okay? Just keep your ears open, listen, because when we ask questions, I want some participation. All right, so everybody good? Again, if you're still having trouble and stuff, how do you register? Again, you go into the OTT and you register, okay? Very easy to register. This should be the main screen right here. You're going to click here to register, okay? Once you've registered once, you don't have to re-register, and this is one of our courses that we take a lot of core classes on. As you can see up here, also on this spreadsheet that I shared, it has all these courses. So again, please go in and pre-register ahead of time. And don't be sorry, I'm just sharing with you guys. Again, it's got the schedule for each month. So we're going to be doing February. You're a home-based business, home-based agent, travel agent, so whatever when it lists. All right, so right here, again, if you want to do Poland on Friday, it's on OTT, so you're already registered. The other one is TBO, so we're doing 2, it looks like, on Friday. But here's the link to register, okay? I will also put the link in the night before. Barbados, same thing. Get in and pre-register so you're ready to go, okay? So you're gonna register, you're gonna do all the information. I also suggest don't put, just fill out what you need to get started. And then after that, you can go in and update it, okay? All right, so I'm gonna log in now. And then we're going to go to our profile. And again, right here, probably goes, there we go. All right. And then you guys should be here, okay? I also have all these on my YouTube channel, okay? So again, if you guys want to catch up on things, I have additional training. I have the, what do you call it? The opportunity, yeah, right here. I think I have one newer also for, yeah, this is November. So you want to share the business with people? Here you go. Here's a video on it. You want to learn about our incentive voucher program? There's a program on it. Okay. Okay. Name. Okay. So again, your name, when you're registering, it's going to ask for your name, your information, your address. And then when it asks for business or company, that will be Archer Travel. Okay. And yes, we talked about the Disney assessment. If you've already done the Disney training, as I showed you here, and you just need to do the updates, then the Disney trainings here, you can watch that for the assessments. Or if you want to do it brand new with us, we've already done part 1 and part 2. And I just downloaded those, and we're going to do part 3, which is the cruise line on Sunday. Okay. Disney part 1 and then Disney part 2 we've done. Travel Leaders Network. Travel Leaders Network is the consortium. Again, if you're putting a question in the chat box, make sure you put it to everybody, because we want everybody to be able to answer it for you guys, because I'm going to start reading. Okay. All right. So again, if you're just registering, perfect. Go ahead and register. We're there. Okay. All right. When you guys did the consortium, what did they list there? They're saying the Travel Leaders is not listed. It says the Travel Network Group is there. So use Travel Network Group. I would put employed because you're not a student, you're an independent contractor. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started because I do have people here that are already registered and ready to go, so I don't want to keep them too long. Again, cruising.org is where you get your CLIA card. We can go over that later. Make sure you download all the important information for future reference. And let's get started. So, time to connect. Okay. So it says, this is Copenhagen, capital of Denmark. Copenhagen is unique, both cool, classic, full contrast, with a beautiful blend of new and modern architecture, as well as relics of the Middle Ages. It is a city known for sustainability, new Nordic food design, royal history, happy citizens, and much more. Start the course by clicking on the first lesson, which is right up here. Again, if you're brand new, please make sure to follow along on a second computer, phone, etc., or put the split screen, okay? Through the 5 lessons, we aim to inspire and enlighten you in terms of what the wonderful city of Copenhagen has to offer. You'll get to know about various attractions, the different neighborhoods, places to eat and see, as well as get practical information of the capital. After having completed these 5 lessons, you'll have learned lots about the distinct character of Copenhagen and its many neighborhoods. The capital, which can feel big, both big, busy, and vibrant, as well as small, local, and welcoming. We hope you have fun getting to know our capital and enjoy. Okay, so now we're going to watch a short video. Again, if you're just registering, don't worry, just listen. So we're going to go up here and we're going to click Introduction to Copenhagen. So once you're registered, here is the link to get to where we are right now. Okay, there you go. Click there. It'll take you to where we are right now. Let me click here to win the offer. What does it say? Visit Copenhagen's travel trade offer to better know the destination, easier to sell and promote. So why not, don't you come and experience Copenhagen for yourself? By completing this course, as well as our Sustainability Copenhagen course, you can obtain Visit Copenhagen travel trade offer. This includes 1 Copenhagen card for 72 hours, gives you free admission to museums, attractions, as well as free public transportation. Opportunity to stay at a city hotel, including breakfast at a special agent rate. We kindly ask you to send your diplomas, your business card, your travel dates, purpose of your stay, at least 2 weeks before your arrival date. At the response time may vary. For more information, click here. So again, when I talked about getting my free nights in Cancun, here you're getting a value card to free admission, 80 museums and attractions, and opportunity to stay at a hotel at a special rate. So again, that's why I tell you guys, lots of exciting stuff that you get once you complete your training. Okay, so make sure you get in, complete the training, travel agent offer. You can download this. They ask for 2 weeks in advance and more information. So again, once we get to that, here's the offer. Okay, it says 2022. So again, I don't know if it's still valid or not. We can always check. That's also why I try to do these, because like with Cancun, Escaret, at the time I did the training a couple years ago, they were giving away free tickets up to 2 a piece, $100 a piece. Right now, they're no longer doing that. Disney, you get the free tickets. Princess, you get the free cruises. But right now they're free. Okay. But you go in and 6 months from now, they may require you have to do so many bookings and stuff. So I always tell everybody, when you're doing these, make sure to go in and complete them and try to use the perk as soon as possible, because again, you never know what the requirements will be later. Okay. All right. So we're going to go to Introduction to Copenhagen. Step 1, introduction. Okay. Start lesson. All right. So this has 14 pages on this, usually like 8, 9, and then the other ones are the test questions, okay? So facts on Denmark and Copenhagen, population's 5.8 million. Population in the capital region, 1.8 million. When was it founded? 1167. The time zone's GMT. Language, okay, this is usually a test question, is Danish, and most Danes do speak English. The currency is the Danish kroner, DKK, okay, and here how it relates to the US dollar, okay. Subject to change, recommend you stay updated on foreign exchange quotations. Again, travel can change. I just quoted something yesterday, went back into VAX today. And as you see here, it already says that things have changed, okay? So again, you know, you gotta let your client know that it can change until they make the actual deposit and pay. All right, so climate has 4 seasons of the Northern Hemisphere. So spring is March through May, summer, June through August, autumn, September through November, winter, December through February. So pretty much the same as ours, right? Peak season. Okay, so when your clients want to know when should I go, peak season is summer and Christmas. Mid-November to December is some of the peak times to go. Here's a map of areas around Copenhagen. Okay. Next. You are a travel agent, home-based business agent, etc. Base travel agent. Yes. Thank you, Teresa. Thanks, guys, for helping. All right, how to get around in Copenhagen. So when you arrive there, home to one of the largest airports in Northern Europe, Copenhagen is well connected to the rest of the world. City is also easily reached by train or bus from various European cities. To and from the airport takes about 15 minutes from the Copenhagen airport to city center. Travelers can take either metro, regional train, bus, or taxi to and from the airport. Public transportation. Copenhagen's public transport network is among the most efficient and reliable in the world. City is home to 4 metro lines, extensive S-train and bus networks, as well as a fleet of harbor buses, all of which are quick, easy, and convenient to take. Copenhagen's public transportation network covers the entire capital region of Denmark. You can also take a regional train, intercity train, and bus to other parts of Denmark. So they have a lot of public transportation for your clients. See more, pay less with the Copenhagen card. That's what we just talked about. With that in hand, you get free, unlimited public transport in the entire capital region of Denmark, including to and from the airport. Moreover, you get free admission to more than 80 museums and attractions. Interested in learning more, read more about the Copenhagen card here. All right, so if you're brand new with us, just wanted to share. When it has this, you can click on this. It's going to take you totally out of the program into a flyer, brochure, etc. A lot of people will go ahead and save these in a binder, a folder, etc. to give you more information. You want to learn about the Copenhagen card, how much it is, etc. All that information is right here. Okay, so again, you can go back and get that information or save it in your binder, etc. All right, so let's move on. Again, as I clicked out, then I lose my space. All right. Next, so public transport, the Copenhagen card. How about on wheels? With more bikes than residents, having been named the best city for biking in the world 2019, with more than 400 kilometers of bike lanes, cycling is a must when in Copenhagen. Cycle superhighways, super Kelstier have been established along with green cycle paths. De Groen steer running through the more creative areas of Copenhagen and helping cyclists stay out of the busy traffic. The average Copenhagener bikes 3.3 kilometers per day, as it is very safe and quick means of transportation. For tourists, it's a great way to explore the city like a local. Not too keen on cycling? Don't worry, Copenhagen has pocket-sized city, making it easy to explore on foot too. Okay. All right, how about welcoming to Copenhagen? Originally a small fishing village, Copenhagen was officially founded in 1167, could be a test question, by Archbishop Absalon. However, it was not until 1343 that King Valdemar Atterdag made Copenhagen the city or the capital of Denmark. Today, Copenhagen is home to one of the oldest royal families in the world, with the reigning monarch, Queen Marguerite II, being able to trace her ancestry back to the Viking Age. How cool is that? Despite being a city characterized by its long-lasting history, here we go. Copenhagen also has become known as one of the most innovative, sustainable capitals in the world. There are endless examples of modern architecture, renowned Danish design, new Nordic food, and sustainable urban planning throughout the city. Copenhagen also has a wide array of castles, gardens, museums to be explored, many of which are open and free to the public. All right, so let's go ahead and click here. If you've already finished, then you can go ahead and leave. You don't have to redo this. Just make sure you got your certificate and you post it on social media. Unless you want to refresh your course. Next. Okay, so they have the 4 seasons we talked about, worth visiting all year round, as each season brings something special to the city, okay? Why visit in spring? Well, in spring, Copenhagen's many outdoor spaces are bustling and busy, as Copenhageners take to the city streets and parks to enjoy life in the sun. Spring is the high season for flea markets, street festivals, and picnics in the park. Most of the time, the weather lends itself to long walks or bike rides along the harbor. It is a perfect time to explore some of Copenhagen's many beautiful parks and watch the trees blossom. For those who prefer, oh, where are you going? Work? All right, love you. Have fun. For those who prefer a more urban setting, enjoying a drink at a table outside one of the many cool cafes is an absolute must. All right, so look how beautiful the scenery is. Why visit in summer? Well, Copenhagen's peak season is summer, June through August. As in most of the European destinations, during summer, visitors can experience anything from vibrant city life to lush gardens, beautiful beaches, festivals, and much more, all of which are easily reached by bike or by public transport. Because you are never far from a beach or the harbor, many of Copenhagen's summer activities are centered around water. Thus, you can easily go sailing in the canals of Copenhagen, go for a swim in one of the many harbor baths, or ride your bike to one of the city's sandy beaches. You'll be surprised at how much life and atmosphere there is by the waterfront in the summer. Go see it for yourself. Enjoy a swim in the clean water. Since summertime in Copenhagen means spending as much time as possible, it is the perfect time to explore the city's many food markets, which offer high quality, sustainable, and organic street food. Summer is also the perfect season to escape the hustle and bustle of the city. Do like the locals, head to the coast or countryside for some relaxation. Enjoy the scenic landscapes waiting to be explored just outside the capital. All right, so there you go. And then why visit in autumn? So again, keep track of these, for when, well, I want to go in autumn. Okay, great. In autumn, you got this, Why Copenhagen is a wonderful place to visit anytime. Nothing can compare to the quaint coziness it delivers in autumn, fall, when the air becomes crisp and cool and the leaves change to brilliant colors of red, yellow, and orange. Autumn days in Copenhagen are a little less crowded and still just as full of great experiences waiting to be had. Expect a mix of beautiful sunny days, even some late summery ones calling for long walks outside, and the occasional wet or windy ones that are perfect for indoor activities. Each year around autumn, Copenhagen's art scene blooms. So when the autumn weather kicks in with its occasional rainy or windy days, we suggest heading inside Copenhagen's many art museums to see the latest exhibitions, and open every year around this time. Look how beautiful that is, huh? All right, why visit in winter now? Winter in Copenhagen offers plenty of hygge activities and attractions. During Christmas time, mid-November until December, it's hard not to get in the spirit as the streets are lit with Christmas lights, holiday tunes playing everywhere. Christmas markets pop up at every square, truly a magical time of year. In Copenhagen, festivals are taking place all year round, and there are plenty of events to choose from during winter. Two of the most popular events take place every February: the Winter Jazz Festival and the Copenhagen Light Festival, which lights up the city through breathtaking installations. Copenhagen is a great place to go shopping, and it is even better in the winter when all the sales start. In general, sales start right after Christmas and last for a month or two. You can go for high-end fashion or Danish design in the historic center, or explore handcrafted independent local stores in one of Copenhagen's neighborhoods, such as Vesterbro or Nørrebro. Okay. And then next, Go Green, Sustainable Guide to Copenhagen. So Copenhagen truly is an all year round destination with a wide array of unique offerings in all 4 seasons. This is the key for promoting sustainable tourism, okay? Front runner when it comes to adopting sustainable solutions, Copenhagen is one of the world's most ambitious climate policies, intending to be first carbon neutral capital by 2025. With a harbor so clean you can swim in it, more bikes than cars, wind turbines on the horizon, serving as constant reminder of the goal, Copenhagen is on track to meet its goals. Why not, for example, explore the city from the water by either a kayak or go boat with environmental friendly electric engines, recharged by solar panels. Also, many ways to make sustainable choices when in Copenhagen. Get inspired by our sustainability guide to Copenhagen. Again, you can click there for more info, save it in a binder, etc. Please watch this video, raise your customers' awareness of how they can help Copenhagen stay wonderful and sustainable. All right. So ready for a test. Okay, is everybody in and ready to take the test? Looks like we have 5 questions. You guys ready? Okay. So how many seasons can you experience in Copenhagen? You can experience only 1 season, 2 distinctive, all 4. It's all 4. That's correct. What century was Copenhagen officially founded? Remember, we went through that. Please select one answer only. I think it's a 12th century. Wasn't it like 1156 or something like that? Right. Very good. Thank you. By which means of transportation can you experience Copenhagen like a true local? Isn't it bike? I think it was bike, right? Very good. What is included in the Copenhagen card? We talked about that. Attractions and museums, discounts, free public transportation, discounts, unlimited public, and free. I think it was this one, right? Unlimited and free admission to more than 80 attractions. Correct. See how good you guys are? All right, how many visitors can help how many visitors can help Copenhagen remain wonderful and sustainable? How can visitors drive around, stay one within the city, and explore bike, refill water bottle, eat locally, use public transportation, don't consume single plate, return your deposit marked empty bottles, explore by bike, refill, eat locally, use public, don't litter. I would probably say number 2. What would you guys say? Yeah. Very good. All right. So see how easy that was? You passed your first session. Now we're going to move on to the neighborhoods. Okay. So everybody doing good? All right. This one has 13. Neighborhood, the bros. Okay. So introduction to the bros. Vesterbro, Narrowbro, Osterbro all share the same suffix bro, which means refers to the old city gates of Copenhagen. As each of the neighborhoods is located just outside the old city fortification, besides this, the 3 neighborhoods also have bustling streets, creativity, great dining options in common. Yet each of them is so different and unique from one another, and a visit to at least one, if not all 3 of them, is an essential part of any Copenhagen trip to truly grasp the atmosphere of the city. Okay, so we're going to check these different bros out. All right, so Vesterbro. Once Vesterbro's claim to fame was its status as the red light district of Copenhagen. Since then, the cool and authentic district has turned into one of the most popular neighborhoods in town, mixing family-friendly living with the hippest nightlife in the city, kind of like downtown Vegas now, right? They've made it really fun for families and stuff. They have zip lining and everything else. So here you'll find amazing cuisine, exciting galleries, fashion boutiques, old school vibes, and interesting architecture. Exploring Vesterbro. Wander down the streets of Vesterbro to discover its diversity. Stroll the authentic Istegade, where you'll find some of the city's best boutiques, restaurants, and bars. Explore the delis, cafes, restaurants, and specialty shops at the sophisticated Vanderdamsel, which is a French atmosphere, or enjoy a little break at the casually cool Sunder Boulevard, lined with the urban soccer fields, basketball, and ping pong tables. Finish your day in the meat packing district, Copenhagen, originally home to Copenhagen's meat industry business, but now a new and creative cluster with galleries, nightlife, and restaurants. Enjoying a magical day at the amusement park, Tivoli Gardens, also highly recommended. Tivoli dates to 1843, making it the 2nd oldest amusement park in the world. Did you know that this is where Walt Disney found the inspiration for Disney World? Or that this is where Hans Christian Andersen was inspired to write his fairy tale, The Nightingale? Kind of good to know, right? You can also become a temporary local by exploring the authentic Vesterbro with the app Know Your Bro. Again, you can click there, provides more details for you. Shop till you drop. Vesterbro is the perfect place for a good dose of inspiration shopping. Forget the major chains and flagship stores. Shopping in Vesterbro is for discerning, looking for carefully selected design, indie fashion, interior gems, beauty, and much more. Try Vesterbro's main shopping street, Istigate, the nearby Sender Boulevard, Vondas, whatever, sorry, I can't pronounce that, little boutiques, or explore the small side streets winding in between, okay? How about hungry for more? When it comes to restaurants and bars, Vesterbro has something for everyone, and it is often considered to be the forefront of new culinary trends. At the Meatpacking District, Vesterbro's foodie haven, you'll find everything from burgers and hot dogs for takeaway to Chinese, Turkish, and Indian restaurants for a taste around the world. It is also home to lots of hip restaurants working with local and seasonal produce, such as Kedbion's, Fiscabar, Gorilla, and Pate Pate. You can also French your dinner it up at La Troy Conchans or enjoy breakfast at Granola in Vanderdanzan. Why not try a community dinner at Fokuset Absalon in Sonder Boulevard, a former church now turned into a community center? Mingle with the locals, enjoy homemade food and great company, explore Vesterbro's coveted nightlife and experience down-to-earth local approach. Party out at Copenhagen's Meatpacking District and enjoy the big bubble of bars and parties among the young and hip crowds of Copenhagen. And again, guys, I just want to apologize when I do these. Please forgive me some of the pronunciation. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm more than happy to say it right. Just help me out, okay? All right, so there we are riding the bikes. Here's all the bikes and stuff and all the shops and everything. All right, so our recommendations, okay? Thank you. And on our tape for 24 hours spent, okay? So here, how about you have somebody that's only got 24 hours to do all this? Untraditional brunch at Cadence. Cadence also houses a bakery, traditional Danish pastry, yummy sourdough bread, a cup of coffee, cozy favorite at the Vesterbro locals located in the Carlsberg City District. Stroll the streets of Vesterbro to go off the beaten track, become a temporary Vesterbro local. Use the digital self-guided walking tour, Know Your Bro. Again, we talked about that on the prior screen. Learn about the neighborhood's history, culture, daily life there through text, audio, photographs, video clips while walking the streets of Vesterbro. So kind of an interactive, help you to understand instead of having your own tour guide. How about lunch at the Cafe Dyer Haven in Sonder Boulevard for traditional open-faced sandwich smørrebrød? Afternoon adventure, Tivoli Gardens. Tivoli has something to offer to everyone, being the perfect combination of a garden and an amusement park. Scenery is beautiful with exotic architecture, historic buildings, and lush gardens. At night, thousands of colored lights create a fairy tale atmosphere that is completely unique. Pre-dinner drink at the hidden Lindkob cocktail bar, and then dinner party till the early dawn at the Meatpacking District. If you're looking for an authentic experience with locals, try to join a community dinner instead of a Fokuset Absalon. So again, here's options on where to stay. Look how cool that is. 5-star hotels, you have Villa Copenhagen, Nim, Novis Hotel Copenhagen, Radisson. 4 stars, Anderson Boutique, Absalon Hotel, and Axel Guldsmanden. 3-star Comfort Hotel, Vesterbro. 2-star Wake Up, Brunnsfad, and Wake Up Karsten. And then hostels, Steel House Copenhagen, Urban House Copenhagen. Has anybody stayed in hostels? Do you know what they are? My niece traveled to Europe with a backpack, and they're just like rooms, kind of like dorm rooms and stuff. And very cheap, but again, you have to share the restrooms and everything. So, but very, very inexpensive. Just be safe. All right, Narrabro. Okay, true melting pot of all things delicious, fun, and vibrant. As Copenhagen's most populated, culturally diverse neighborhood, this is the place to go for the best shawarma. you've ever had. We had that in Disney World. It was so good. State-of-the-art coffee and pastry, tacos to die for, much more. Art and design, as well as street culture, are alive and well in this ever buzzing part of town where independent shops and cafes line the streets and locals relax in one of the many parks. Exploring Nørrebro, home to local artists and designers, some of Copenhagen's most popular hangout spots, and an ever-present relaxed vibe. Nørrebro is local hood at its finest. Wander the streets of Nørrebro to uncover why it has been awarded the world's coolest neighborhood. Okay, so remember that. That may be a test question, okay? And see, Denise is sharing some information. So again, guys, definitely it's fun when we have other people doing this with us because they've experienced or they've lived there and stuff. So again, share your experiences, share your ideas, etc. All right. So explore the trendy Jagasborgad and its small independent shops, cafes, craftsmanships, and more. Head through Assistance Cemetery, Nørrebro's green oasis, used both as an active cemetery and a park for locals. Stroll along Superkilen, an open urban space in Nørrebro, close to Nørrebro Station, divided into 3 main areas that are always busy with people, bikes, and skaters. Discover the posh St. Hans Torv Square, or gather with the locals for a walk around the lakes and at Dronning Lewis's Bridge to relax and enjoy the weather. You can also become a temporary local by exploring the authentic Nørrebro with the app Know Your Bro. All right, shop to your drop. Elmegade is a haven for shopping for the coolest Danish international design brands. Jagasborgad has all the cool independent design organic produce shops that you could possibly fathom on such a small stretch. Whether you're looking for craftsmanship, small independent boutiques, or vintage shopping, Nørrebro is the place to go. Hungry for more? Yeah, I am. Nørrebro is filled with the brim, mouth-watering restaurants. All you need to do is step into the streets to find yourself surrounded by whatever fancies your taste. Here you can explore Michelin-starred restaurants, modern Nordic cuisine, juicy sliders, gastronomic havens, serving dinner with a cap of flavors. The famous restaurant King Kin is the only Thai restaurant outside Thailand to hold a Michelin star. Jagasborgad is home to Selbaros Bistro and near the lakes. Lagardas lies just almost like a world of its own, always buzzing with people in the many bars and cafes. Dumplings at Gayo to Indian cuisine at Kate's Joint and tacos at Blue Taco. There's something for most palates. Nørrebro also houses the world-renowned pizza place Biased, focusing on sustainable local seasonal products. All right, here you go again, all on their bikes. Their recommendation, take on 24 hours, breakfast at Groad, meaning porridge at Darcy's Cafe, 2 local spots. Stroll through the Assistance Cemetery, probably Denmark's most famous cemetery, being the final resting place for famous Danes such as Hans Christian Andersen, Søren Kierkegaard, Niels Bohr. Today, most of the cemetery functions as a popular park among the locals. Once at the cemetery, you are only a stone's throw from Jagasborgad, located just on the other side of one of the main entrances. This one dodgy but now super trendy street is a crucible of numerous design boutiques, amazing coffee shops, bakeries, restaurants, cafes, and craftsmanship to die for. Lunch at the low-key maritime seafood haven, Hooked. Stroll through the streets of Nørrebro. To go off the beaten track becomes a temporary Nørrebro local. Use the digital self-guided walking tour, Know Your Bro. Learn about the neighborhood's history, culture, and daily life there through text, audio, photographs, and video clips while walking the streets of Nørrebro. Enjoy dinner with the French bistro vibe at Celebaris Bistro, recommended by Michelin. During the weekend, it'll be hard to find a better neighborhood than Narborough for getting a few drinks, finding a party, or a musical event. For a beer experience, quite out of the ordinary, a visit to Brews or Colster's Told Honor is highly recommended. Or head a few steps under street level for some world-class cocktails, the Barking Dog, for a truly local bar experience. Where to stay? Hotels in Narborough are next to non-existent. Therefore, we recommend staying elsewhere in the city, taking the metro, a bike, or going on foot to explore Narborough. Okay. All right, Ostabro. Nice and exclusive, but at the same time relaxed, completely down to earth. This elegant part of the town is ideal place for couples and families looking for things to do outside. Being the greenest neighborhood in Copenhagen, Ostabro has plenty of parks to explore, making it the perfect place to go for a bike ride or a stroll. Exploring Ostabro, family friendly, green, peaceful, and affluent. That's how the fashionable neighborhood of Ostabro is labeled by many Copenhageners. There is an abundance of parks, playgrounds, and other green oases in Ostabro. One of these is Fallenparken, which is Denmark's largest public park. Throughout the whole year, people of all ages go there to play a game of football, use the skate park, enjoy a bit of fresh air, or let the small children run around at one of the many playgrounds, including a designated bicycle playground where kids can practice road safety and traffic rules. Ostabro is also close to the water with a small beach at Svanmolen in one end of the neighborhood and the lakes in the other. Top this off with a beautiful citadel, the Little Mermaid, and the harbor area where you'll get yourself a plethora of perfect walking areas and hangout spots. You can also become a temporary local by exploring Ostabro with the app Know Your Bro. Again, they bring it up to you again here. Shop till you drop. Many of the city's most affluent neighborhoods, Ostabro boasts a nice selection of premium shopping options with fashion, interior, and Danish design. Have you also fallen in love with Scandinavian furniture design? Visit Dansk Mobenkon's showroom to see beautiful handcrafted masterpieces. Learn all worth knowing about Scandinavian furniture design from 1920 to 1970. How about a fan of vintage? Visit the luxury secondhand shop, Second Luxus Secondhand. Stop by the design shop Rambo on Oosterbrogade, which sells new designs along with old classics, both household items and furniture. If you love high quality handcrafted ceramic pieces, pay a visit to Wow, where you can purchase beautiful vases, pitchers, and bowls. Hungry for more? No shortage of places to satisfy your thirst and hunger in Ostabro. Whether you prefer the hidden rooftop garden at Gross Spaceri restaurant, state-of-the-art bakeries like Judo, or a grand experience at the 3-starred Michelin restaurant, Geranium awarded the second best restaurant in the world in 2021. Look at that. Geranium, second largest or second best restaurant in the world. Ostabro has it all. Want to have a vegetarian experience out of the ordinary? Visit Kinkin's restaurant, Vele, recommended by Michelin. All right, recommendations. Take on 24 hours. Breakfast at Cafe Bopa, located on the lovely tree-lined square with great atmosphere, or 012, a gem of a cafe. Visit one of the many nice museums in Ostabro, such as the Hirschsprung Collection, Zoological Museum, Den Fry Center of Contemporary Art, traditional Danish smørbrød, open-faced sandwich lunch at Amund's establishment, a Michelin recommended Copenhagen lunch favorite, or Bottega Estadio, a little cafe, restaurant, and wine bar all in one. Take your loved one or the energetic kids to Fallenparken or the Citadel for a bit of fresh air and red cheeks. Stroll the streets of Ostabro. Go off the beaten path and become a temporary Ostabro local. Use a digital self-guided walking tour, Know Your Bro. Learn about the neighborhood's history, culture, daily life through text, audio, photographs, video clips while walking the streets of Ostabro. Enjoy an intimate dinner at the very cozy, sustainable Grossbauserie rooftop garden and restaurant. Or treat yourself to a luxurious dinner at 3-starred Michelin restaurant, Geranium, or why not try your hand at a current local dishes at the very popular Hanman's cooking class. And then where to stay? Hostels in Ostabro are next to non-existent hotels. Therefore, we recommend staying elsewhere in the city and taking the metro, the bike, or going on foot to explore Ostabro. Okay, so same as the other one. All right, another test. Everybody ready? What does the bro suffix refer to as the names of the neighborhoods? Please select one answer only. Copenhagen's oldest city gates refers to closely they're related, do not refer to anything. They refer to bridges between the neighborhoods. Then number one, old city gates, right? What characterizes Vesterbro? Please select one answer only. Relaxing neighborhood, lots of parks and open areas, most dangerous neighborhood, most trendy, fashionable, hip neighborhood to live, shop, eat, and party. Trendy, that's what I would say. Very good, thank you. What is special and exciting about Narrabro? One answer only. Green and family friendly, multicultural mix of people, trendy bars, diverse gastronomic scene, rich club scene, setting for the world's best restaurant, Noma. So Narrabro, multicultural mix of people. That is correct. Which neighborhood is the greenest in Copenhagen? Narrabro, Ostabro, Historic City Center, or Vesterbro? Ostabro. That is correct. And last but not least, what is the Know Your Bro app? An app, practical information about the 3 bros, sustainable guide, digital self-guided walking tour. Digital, that is correct. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. Are you guys learning anything? How do you guys like it? You doing good? Hanging in there? All right, like it, love it. Thank you. Yes, perfect. All right. So this is now introduction to the classics, okay? Copenhagen is a big city with small town charm. It embodies the perfect blend between the old and the new. And again, guys, sometimes you get historical information too, again, to share with your clients. You know, you may have history buffs over here. You may have singles over here, families over here. So again, we try to give you enough for everything so you can sell to everybody, okay? All right, embodies a perfect blend between old and new. What is particularly evident in the historic city center, Christian Chauvin, Fredericksburg. This is where it all began. These 3 neighborhoods where the streets are crooked, the houses are colorful, and the castles spread out like farms in the countryside. Love to go and check out some castles, huh? All right, so this is the historic city center. Treasure trove of cultural offerings, great restaurants, modern and historic architecture, attractions, world-class design, and shopping. All of it is located in an area where colorful buildings, spires, and castles, beautiful canals provide a stunning backdrop. Cultural hotspot within 10 minutes walk in the heart of the historic city center. 19 museums, cultural institutions make up the Copenhagen Cultural District. Explore Danish international culture history in a small area with a large cultural significance. Copenhagen Cultural District is on the small island of Slotsholmen, as well as the surrounding area. Explore stunning art, learn about Danish architecture at the Danish Architecture Center, visit history museums, discover royal castles, and go to the Royal Danish Library. By visiting the cultural district and its many attractions, you'll be able to immerse yourself in the history of Denmark and Copenhagen. Gain insight into the country's political history, get close to world-class art, and learn more about the Danish design scene. Heaven for the royals at heart. For those who are smitten by royal history and the Danish royal family, there are no less than 3 palaces, castles to explore in the city center. Amalienborg, consisting of 4 palaces built around an octagonal courtyard, is home to the royal family and has been since 1794. Here you can visit the Amalienborg Museum, experience the daily changing of the guards. Rosenborg Castle in the King's Garden. Kongens Have was originally built as a summer house for King Christian the what is that, the 4th, I think, in 1606. Nowadays, or is it the 11th? I don't know. 1606, but nowadays holds the Royal Danish collections. Finally, Christiansborg's Palace, originally home to the royal family, but now houses the Danish Parliament as well as museums, royal tapestries, the ruins of Absalon's castle, and many other must-sees. Shop till you drop, design, fashion, solid craftsmanship, run in the Danish DNA. Really something for every budget and the style in the city center. Besides the well-known pedestrian shopping street Stroget, Copenhagen has a lot to offer once steering away from the main streets. Stroll the fashionable Pilastrad, parallel to the much busier shopping street Kabamalgard. Pilastrad is dotted with fashionable shops and good taste. Or explore Larbjornstrad, known to be the charming, casual, loved by locals, with cozy cafes and great little boutiques. Or why not visit one of Copenhagen's grand department stores, Alam and Magasin du Nord, to explore a world filled with fashion as well as luxurious beauty products, home decor, and delicacies. And then hungry for more, in this beautiful part of Copenhagen, pretty much everything is within walking distance, and finding an exceptional dining experience is easy. Whether you are in the mood to experience new Nordic at restaurant hosts and Uformal, or if you'd like traditional Danish lunch, smørbrød, open-faced sandwich at Selma or Almonds 1921. Both recommended by Michelin. Maybe you'd like dinner at Bib Gourmand award-winning restaurants such as Marvin Ben, Pluto, or Baraba. Perhaps you just like to indulge in the many specialties that can be bought at the food market Torvahallen. Okay, so again, beautiful buildings, colorful buildings, etc. Recommendations: 24 hours spent in the city center, breakfast at a cafe such as Sunny or Apollo Bar that are both local favorites with great quality and Instagram friendly breakfast. Visit some of the many museums located in the historical center. Something for everyone, regardless of whether you're interested in history, ancient art, or modern and contemporary art. See all the museums here. Again, if you have a museum buff, print that out for them. Lunch at Torvahallen, one of Copenhagen's main food markets with a great variety of stands serving fresh and local produce. Afternoon, visit Rosenborg's Castle, Royal Hermitage, set in the King's Garden in the heart of Copenhagen. Rosenborg Castle features 400 years of royal art treasures, crown jewels, and royal regalia. Explore Copenhagen's authentic way. On 2 wheels, you can choose from one of many guided bike tours being offered in Copenhagen. If you don't feel comfortable in the saddle, there are plenty of guided walking tour options as well. Dinner at Host or Vaxt, both of which are served affordable new Nordic food in very cozy environments. And then where to stay, they have 5-star Hotel de Algelante, 71 Nyhavn Hotel, Petre, Hotel Sanders, 4-star, Hotel Kong Arthur, Hotel Denmark, Hotel Scott Ane. 3-star is Ibsen's Hotel and Hotel Christian. 2-star, Wake Up, Borgergod. And then the hostels, they have Bedwood Hostel, Copenhagen Downtown Hostel, and the Generated Hostel. All right. How about Christianshavn? Maritime Historic Christianshavn is technically a part of the city center, but has its own distinct neighborhood feel. Expect Hygge, I think it's Hygge, all year round, and a down-to-earth atmosphere in this beautiful part of Copenhagen. With its colored houses, idyllic canals, Christianshavn is one of Copenhagen's most picturesque districts. Made up of a group of small islands, some of the oldest buildings to be found in Copenhagen. Neighborhood is a real charmer, ideal to explore by bicycle, on foot, or even from the water side. Exploring Christianshavn, in addition to its beautiful canals and colorful houses, Christianshavn is home to architecturally stunning Royal Danish Opera. Yes, Rebecca, we are recording this. You can watch it later if you need the answers. Also, the Church of Our Savior is a must with its distinct serpentine spire with an external spiral staircase rewarding those brave enough to climb it with an outstanding view. While the sun is out, take a stroll to the popular square Kryers Plads, home to Denmark's first eco-labeled residential building, for more amazing views of the city, and enjoy a meal or snack from one of the many food trucks at the neighboring street food market. The Bridge Street Kitchen, Broen's Gadakolken. During winter, the Bridge Street Kitchen transforms into an ice rink complete with skate rentals, hot chocolate, and food stalls. Hungry for more? Christianshavn is full of quality dining experiences. For Michelin recommended experience, dine at the new Nordic restaurant bar housed by the building of the original Noma restaurant. Try Restaurant Lola for a hidden gem surrounded by nature. Restaurant Narvar, Harborside Restaurant and Wine Bar with the idyllic location by the bridge. Inder Hazenbron, ensuring you a beautiful view. For a lighter and cheaper meal, highly recommend the Bridge Street Kitchen. Open from March to October, offers everything from traditional Danish smorgasbord to American specialties, as well as Indian and Asian dishes. All right, there you go. And then recommendations for Christianshavn. Breakfast at Hart Brod and Bar, where Hart's famous bread and pastries can be enjoyed at night, and the place turns into a wine bar with charcuterie, and more delicious sourdough bread. Gosh, sorry. Visit the Church of Our Savior and climb the outside spire afterwards. Stroll along the canal and explore the colorful streets of Christianshavn. Lunch at the Bridge Street Kitchen, which combines world-class street food and phenomenal views over the water. Afternoon visit to the North Atlantic House and Art Center, where you can encounter North Atlantic culture, research, and business. Or if it's a sunny day, get in a kayak to explore the canals of Christianshavn from the water. Early dinner at Navar or Bar, serving modern dishes in elegant surroundings by the canals with a harbor view. Or try Ravelinen for a traditional Danish dinner in a more than 290-year-old eatery. Evening show at the Royal Danish Opera House. And then they have a 5-star, which is NH Collection Copenhagen, and 3-star Hotel CPH Living, which is a houseboat. Be kind of cool, right? All right, Frederiksberg. Sophisticated, green, delightful. Frederiksberg is its very own municipality in the middle of Copenhagen's municipality, nicknamed the Green Village of Copenhagen. Okay, Green Village is Frederiksberg. Characterized by broad tree-lined boulevards, green gardens, streets filled with boutique stores, sidewalk cafes, and gourmet restaurants. Explore Fredericksburg, strolling through the boulevards, the many green parks such as Sondermarken or Fredericksburg Garden is lovely, but there is also so much more than Fredericksburg's than that. Part of the city is a prime spot for great shopping, amazing gastronomy, and for finding your own hidden gems. Home to the Copenhagen Zoo, located right next to Fredericksburg Garden, you can meet more than 4,000 fascinating animals and travel between continents in just one day. Experience unforgettable close encounters with polar bears and see the world from a giraffe's perspective. Get familiar with the iconic giant pandas while dining in the state-of-the-art Panda House of Bistro Pom Pom. Just across from the zoo in Sondermarken is the entrance to the cisterns, a former water reservoir. Because daylight never reaches down here, you will find a dark, cold, moist underground world resembling the environment of cathedrals and gloomy catacombs. Today, the Cisterns is a unique exhibition venue with art exhibitions and various events about the architecture and unique climate. Shop till you drop. Fredericksburg has plenty of shopping options with Varnasdamsvej bordering Vesterbro and Fredericksburg, and the mall Fredericksburg Center being at the center of it all. You can also stroll down Gamle Kongeves to visit shops such as FDB Mobler for some furniture design classics. Wood, a major force in Danish design with a style that lies somewhere in between streetwear and avant-garde. Or the Sophie Shore flagship store where you can fill your closet with stylish Danish design. And then hungry for more? Whether you look for a cozy breakfast in one of the corner cafes of Fredericksburg, such as Ibsen and Company or Madden Cafe, or if you just want to stroll the streets with a great cup of coffee and a piece of sourdough bread in your hand, Fredericksburg has it all. Mouth-watering cheesecakes at Bertel's Salon, the fancy cocktails, pre-dinner wine bars, and world-renowned restaurants. Fredericksburg's won't disappoint you. Treat yourself with the Michelin-starred meal at Formal B, innovative, astounding cuisine at Milek Hertekarl, or an intimate, down-to-earth experience at a restaurant wine bar, Malay. Isn't that cool? Have a panda bear right there with you. All right, recommendations. Breakfast at Granola or Ibsen and Company. Visit the romantic Fredericksburg Garden and Fredericksburg Castle located in it. The park is a popular spot for runners, family outings, and different kinds of events. During the summer months, you can go on a small boat tour that will take you around the area. Visit the Cisterns, which is an exhibition space like no other. Spacious venue used to be at the city cisterns. Now the water has gone and instead art exhibitions and various events fill the space. Lunch at Cafe Sokoland. Afternoon trip to Copenhagen Zoo where you can meet 4,000 fascinating animals, experience the brand new Panda House, which is home to the 2 giant pandas. Dinner at Sanssouci, Anarchy, and Les Trois Conchants. After dinner, drink at Jensen's Bar, where the atmosphere is more important than putting on a show and keeping up appearances. Where to stay? Scandic Falconer, 3 Stays Avenue Hotel, Copenhagen Central Hotel, one of the world's smallest hotels. All right, test time. What can you find in Christianshavn? Only one answer: stunning, colorful houses, abundance of restaurants and cafes, the zoo, meatpacking district, or the beach. Which one is in Christianshavn? The zoo. That is incorrect. So it's not the zoo. What is the colorful houses? Let's try that one.
It's that one.
Colorful houses. Very good. All right. What is the great way to immerse yourself in the history of Denmark and Copenhagen? One answer only. Take a walk in the garden, visit cultural district, many museums in the historic city center, bike around the harbor, or on a canal tour. Museums in the city center? That is correct. Very good. Which castle used to be the home of the royal family, but now houses the Danish parliament? Is it the Christianberg Castle, Amalienburg Castle, Rosenberg Castle, or Kronberg Castle? Which one houses the parliament? Christianberg? That is correct. Very good. Thank you so much. In which neighborhood are the first eco-labeled residential buildings located? Historic Center, Fredericksburg, Christianshavn, or Historic Center, Narraport? Gammeltorv, Narraport. Which one is it? Christianberg. That is correct. Very good. So it's Christianberg, guys. All right. Where is the Copenhagen Zoo located? Fredericksburg, Vesterbro, Copenhagen City Center, or Christianshavn? Fredericksburg. That is correct. Fredericksburg. Which museums located underground in the Old Water Reserve at Fredericksburg? Thorvald's Museum, blah, 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 the systems. There we go. Very good. All right, guys, now it's just downhill from here. 2 more left, and then you'll get your certificate. So congratulations. Now it's coming up to upcoming areas. Okay, everybody good? Everybody following along? Again, we don't want to leave anybody behind. Make sure everybody's caught up. Da, 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 da. Sorry. All right, let's go. Oops. And paste. Okay. All right. So upcoming areas. Former industrial working class areas are bustling with creative outposts, gastronomy, bars, harbor baths these days. Head a bit off the beaten track to the city completely opens anew. All right. So we got 4 of them, it looks like here. Amager Islands, Brig, and Oristad, where the sea and nature meet. Amager, so somebody can help Gwen, that would be great. Okay, guys. We want to make sure she's caught up. From my, hold on. Actual size. Okay. So it's unique island, yet integral part of the city, consists of several areas worth visiting, including East Amager, Islands, Brig, and Oristad. This is a place to go if modern architecture, livability, and the life of the water are right up your alley. East Amager, about the beach life, high level of livability. Amager Beach Park is where Copenhageners go to enjoy a day at the beach, do water sports. Amager is for dining, and the cozy, calm side streets are where you find your hidden gems and go to escape the crowd. You can also pay a visit to the Kastrup Sea Bath with great views of Saltholm Island, Sweden. This is an architectural pearl and truly magical place that offers good swimming opportunities with protection against the wind. Islands Brig. Harbor clean enough to swim in. Islands Brig is a former industrial area turned hip harbor hangout and waterfront living. Has become a favorite summer spot for many Copenhageners. Here you get an open air swimming right in the center of the city. On hot days, Copenhageners swim with the city skyline in free view. During this week, many locals pass the pool for a quick dip on their way home from work. Also a lawn in front of the pool where you will find lots of room for sunbathing, picnics, ball games, etc. Oristad is the place to spot a new and sustainable architecture in Copenhagen. Striking architecture stands in beautiful contrast to the vast and rugged nature of Amager Fall, previously used as a military training area, and now a protected area with lots of nature and animal experiences for everyone. If you are on the lookout for modern architectural masterpieces, make sure to visit the award-winning residential building, the VM Houses, the VM Mountain, and the 8 House, designed by architect Björk Ingels, big, as well as the DR Concert Hall by architect Jean Nouvel. Hungry for more? If you want to try some untraditional yet local places, Flyver Grillin, the airplane grill, is a humble eating place for aeroplane enthusiasts located bordering the Copenhagen airport. Here you can order grill and fast food whilst following the landings and takeoffs of the runways. Trakkerstorted Vestamager is a cafe serving breakfast, lunch, and other refreshments right on the front row to the nature reserve. Kalvabad Feld with 2,000 hectares of wild nature. Michelin-starred restaurant Alouette can also be found in Amagar and maybe one of the most beautiful restaurants in the city. Oh, look at little cows running around. Next. Okay, come on. Recommendations: breakfast at the trendy Ingolf's Kaffe Bar, a coffee shop and cafe, or at Wolf and Constelli, where you can mix your brunch from a menu. Explore Orestad, the place to spot new and rule-bending architecture in Copenhagen. Check out 8 Talet, the VM houses, the VM mountain, and the Tietjen student resident hall, among others. Amager is home to some of the best ice cream shops. Try all your favorites in Mazgariet or the specialty ice cream made completely from scratch at Alice. Go off the beaten track and become a temporary Amager local. Use the digital self-guided walking tour, Know Your Bro. Learn about the neighborhood's history, culture, daily life through text, audio, photographs, and video clips while walking the streets of Amager. Stroll along the harbor at Islands Brig and either take a swim or rent a go-boat to become the captain of your own solar-powered picnic boat. Bring your favorite snacks and a beer, soft drink, or a bottle of wine. Explore the canals and harbors at your own pace. Visit the National Aquarium Don La Planet, where you can experience a world under the 7 seas. Enjoy the close encounter with majestic hammerhead sharks, elegant rays at the Northern Europe's largest and most modern aquarium. Dinner at the Michelin-starred restaurant Alouette, located in the little hidden alley. If you're looking for something more relaxed, Il Buco is the perfect choice with hearty, authentic Italian dishes and in a very cozy setting. Again, thanks guys for helping each other out. I really appreciate that. All right. Oops, did I send? Okay, 4 stars, Clarion Hotel Copenhagen, Radisson Blue, Brigon and AC Hotel Bella. Hostels is Dan Hostel, Copenhagen, Amager. Now you have Rufshallion. Most recent years, the former industrial district has become one of Copenhagen's hippiest areas and a hub for creativity, alternative urban development, festivals, and great food. Various kinds from across the globe, easily reached by bike, bus, or even harbor bus. The island is an integral part of the city, but still with its own identity. Explore Rufshallion has moved from being old school industrial to becoming a contemporary area in the past decade. Home to one of Copenhagen's most spectacular art centers, Copenhagen Contemporary, and a wide range of cultural fun, action-packed activities. Rufshallion should definitely be on your Copenhagen bucket list. Are you into a fun day at water? Why not cruise the Copenhagen canals in a spa boat or chill out in a fire-heated barrel spa at the harbor with Copenhagen? Go to La Banchina, which boasts one of the city's best spots for sunbathing and jumping in the water, and indulge in Italian-inspired food, natural wine, and coffee. Feeling a bit more active and daring, visit Copenhagen's Cable Park for different open-air activities and water sports. Or go to Copenhagen, Copenhagen's epicenter for urban mountain sport on top of a waste-to-energy power plant. Here you can ski, snowboard, hike, climb, or just enjoy the view from top of the cafe. For the daring, it is possible to bungee jump 69 meters down from the crane with a spectacular view of Copenhagen city and harbor. Hungry for more? Rothschildian is the new black on Copenhagen's food scene. Here you'll find Michelin-starred and highly recommended new Nordic restaurants such as Noma, Amas, and Alchemist. Although the popular organic street food market Ruffin is a popular among locals, more than 50 startups in the form of food stalls from all over the world, bars and creative workshops. All the stalls must follow the sustainable dogmas: reduce and reuse. Use compostable food service, reduce food waste, use organic, free range, and local ingredients whenever possible. They are swimming in the harbor. Recommendations: breakfast at Lily Bakery. Treat yourself to prime quality goods at one of Copenhagen's favorite bakeries. Visit the Copenhagen Contemporary International Art Center, one of the biggest exhibition venues in Scandinavia, showing installation art created by world stars and new emerging talents. Lunch at Reffen, Copenhagen street food. Reffen is an organic street food market with more than 50 food and drink stalls, as well as urban area for startups and innovation and creativity. Be adventurous, indulge in extreme sports at the area's several different facilities. You can bungee jump, do water sports, challenge yourself on the world's highest indoor high roping course. If you're looking for something more relaxed, you can enjoy a floating hot tub and saunas with a harbor view at Copenhagen. Have a pre-dinner drink, maybe dip in the sea at the popular La Banchina. In the winter, enjoy their sauna and try winter bathing. And then dinner at Amas, sustainable, focused, no waste, fine dining restaurant. Or head to Noma, the world's best restaurant in 2021 with 3 Michelin stars. All right, Nordhaven, brand new sustainable buildings to start state-of-the-art outdoor swimming facilities to dining with a view. Nordhaven is a hotspot for contemporary architecture, unique Danish design, new gastronomy, and green living. Explore Nordhaven is nothing short of a hotspot where it comes to modern, jaw-dropping architecture and design studios. With marvels like the Silo and Portland Towers, together with the UN City, this rather small area is home to a string of places worth a visit. Design studios also take important roles in the area. Postian offers the best in Danish and international design in their unique design house. Menu Space is another design brand that has showroom in Nordhaven and is worth a visit. On a rooftop in the harbor front, you can also work out and play with the view. Condejet Ludus is a recreational space on top of a multi-story car park with room for CrossFit, TRX training, Pana football, and much more. Nordhaven is also an ambitious urban development project aiming to be the sustainable city of the future by focusing on sustainable and green living. The neighborhood does not only include sustainable buildings and architecture, but also facilitates green living with direct access to the water, one of the biggest all year round harbor baths in Copenhagen, where residents and visitors can enjoy the clean waters of the harbor. Are you hungry for more? If you want to taste some of the best coffee and croissants in town, head to Anderson and Maillard. If you're looking for the perfect dinner location, the Silo is located in the waterfront of the 17th floor of a former grain silo turned top modern residential building. Unbeatable 360-degree view with floor to ceiling windows, stunning architecture, food to die for. Sushi lovers will not regret paying a visit to Sushi Anaba, providing an authentic Japanese experience. Or try Kini Kini Indonesian restaurant, part of Kin Kin family. All right, big windows, check out the scenery. Recommendations: begin the day with the coffee and pastry at Anderson Mallard. Take a guided tour of the UN City with unique 8-fingered star with a star shape with a heart-shaped open space in the middle to reflect interagency communication and cooperation. Visit some of the design showrooms, such as Menu Space, which halls are filled with sophisticated classic furniture from the Danish design brand Menu. Or go to Passion Nordhaven, where you can find the best Danish international design. For lunch, get an organic pizza at Bar Uno, mastered to the top by the owners. Spend the afternoon swimming at Copenhagen Harbor Bath along with residents of Nordhaven. Explore the state-of-the-art sustainable architecture. Portland towers were transformed from industry silos to ultra modern and eco-certified offices. Conda de Jet Looters is a recreational space on top of the multi-story car park designed by Jaja Architects. Lastly, the most iconic building of Nordhaven, the silo. From grain silo to dramatic steel towers, the old concrete container has been remodeled into top-notch residential buildings, 17 stories, luxurious apartments, and public areas. Have dinner at the silo, featuring a 360-degree view from the floor to ceiling windows, ever-changing seasonal menu that is not restricted to specific cuisine, but takes inspiration from Dutch, or French, Danish, Nordic, and other kitchens. 5 stars, the Crane, former coal crane, turned intimate one-room hotel. You have Cromwell, Copenhagen, Portside Audio. All right. And then off the beaten track, Sydhaven and Nordvest. Sydhaven is a less trodden path in Copenhagen and a neighborhood that mixes nature and agricultural boom. An authentic harbor side living on the edge of the city, this former fishing area is experiencing an architectural boom and should be your go-to place for waterside experience off the beaten track. Explore the old fishing port, Fiskerhaven. That is not your every sightseeing attraction, but if you're into raw, authentic spots with old school charm and a clear maritime heritage, this may just be the perfect supplement to your tour around Copenhagen. Or pay a visit to Sydhaven, a vast green area where alpacas roam and nature meets a city. You'll have a stunning view of the sea, get some Instagram-worthy pictures in a beautiful nature. It is hard to believe that you are only a short bike trip from the bustling city center. Every visit to the new neighborhood is equally to finding good places to eat and warm coffee or cold beer, depending on the weather. Vandevid is located inside a floating houseboat, focuses on urban farming and local organic food. Whether you are looking for a simple, delicious menu or just a coffee, cold organic draft beer, or a glass of wine, this is your place to go. Cafe Slusen is a true gem and will make the perfect stop during your Sandhaven adventure. Then you had Nordvest. In the northwestern part of Copenhagen, a primarily residential neighborhood lives its own quiet life away from its most famous cousins like Vesterbro and Frederiksberg. Nordvest often stands in the shadow of its most famous neighboring areas, but shouldn't be underestimated. For the curious traveler who wants to go beyond the tourist classics, Copenhagen's Nordvest area is a perfect local and less frequented part of the town. One of the must-sees in Nordvest is the jaw-dropping Grundtvigs Church, a Gothic cathedral erected in commemoration of the great Danish priest, poet, and reformer N.F.S. Grundtvig. You also don't want to miss out on the Dorthenvej residence by the acclaimed Danish Bjørk Ingels group. This is a modern, beautiful, functionalistic residential housing for low-income residents, characterized by its cutting-edge architecture. At Bispebjerg Cemetery, you'll find the most beautiful Instagram pathways, avenues in the city, in this part of the city, especially during spring when the characteristic cherry blossoms bloom and explode in an awe-inspiring pink flower sky the cemetery boasts with people. Hungry? Widely considered one of the very best pizzas in Copenhagen, Behov Pizza in the Nordvest neighborhood is nothing but a true hidden gem. Or head to Tribeca, Nevada. Envy, or Tribeca Envy, where they have created a pizza lab to challenge and develop the traditional pizza concept in cooperation with beer brand Ugly Duck, developing beers with varied taste experiences that suit any occasion. All right, test time, and then we only have one more, guys. Which area is the melting pot for outdoor activities and extreme sports in Copenhagen? Select one only: Amager, Restlaven, Nordhaven, or Narrabro. Which is the melting pot? Amager. That is incorrect.
Resthaven.
We'll try Resthaven. Come on. That is correct. Thank you. What is Amager known for? Modern architecture, meeting wild nature, historic buildings and cultural center, or being diverse and highly populated? Okay. Modern architecture. That is correct. Where can you find several new sustainable buildings? Is that Rafshallen, Nordhaven, Osterberg, or Historic City Center? Nordhaven. That is correct. Where can you rent a go boat and sail around the harbor on your own? Norbro, Nordhaven, Orestad, or Islands of Brig? Islands. That is correct. How many food stalls can visitors choose from in Ruffen, Copenhagen street food? Over 50. Lots of places for foodies, guys, right? All right, and in which neighborhood can you experience the cherry blossoms bloom in spring? Historic City Center, Nordvest, Norbro, Osterbro, Fallen Park.
Nordvest.
Nordvest. That is correct. All right, now we're going to talk about day trips, and you guys are going to get your certificates. So again, I appreciate you guys all hanging out with me. And let's go ahead and move on to day trips in Copenhagen. All right, so the laid back Copenhagen, we only have one left, guys. So again, stay with me. Laid back Copenhagen lifestyle stretches far beyond the city limits. Do like the locals, head to the coast, countryside to experience, relax, and grow. Lots of beautiful, interesting locations and sites to be explored. We promise there are plenty of memorable moments waiting for you in Copenhagen's many-sided hinterland. But where in the surrounding regions should you go, and how do you get around? All right, so let's watch this little video. Okay, day trip. All right, so these are some day trips you guys can like maybe take a picture of to help you. All right, so Dryhaven. From the central station, 20-minute train ride on the C train takes you to Kloppenburg station north of Copenhagen, located right next to the station in Dryhaven. Wonderful woodland that feels far from the hustle and bustle of the city. Dyrehaven, translated to Deer Park, is a natural resort filled with lush forests, small lakes, wide open landscapes. As the name might reveal, Dyrehaven is renowned for more than 2,000 free-range deer that inhabit the park. You'll surely come across a herd of grazing deer on your way, though. In the middle of Dyrehaven, you can find stunning thatched house in which the restaurant Peel and Company is located. Enjoy a nice lunch with an outstanding view. You can also explore the world's oldest amusement park, Bakken, located on the outskirts of Dyrehaven. The entrance is free. 6th, Forgotten Giants and Arken Museum of Modern Art. Grab a bike, take it with you, On the train, no extra charge for the bike. With the B train, you will be in Hoji in just half an hour. Go hunting for 6 wooden giants lurking in the woods of Copenhagen suburbs. 31-kilometer long route will guide you through lush forests, meadows, and calm waters where you will meet the tall, quirky looking sculptures made from recycled wood. This is perfect for families who want to go beyond the usual touristy sites and attractions to enjoy nature. Halfway through the bike trip, you will come across Arken Museum of Modern Art. Museum is a monumental landmark surrounded by man-made beachscape just south of Copenhagen. Boasts exhibitions with the greatest modernist artists alongside exhibitions of contemporary art, from new, young talent to established artists. Drager. Idyllic fishing village Drager is a perfect, relaxed day trip destination. As soon as you set your foot in the cozy village, you will feel a sense going back in time, strolling through the cute cobblestone streets of colorful houses and enjoying the genuine harborside hygge. Drager was originally founded by fishermen in the 1300s. Today, the village is the home of several small shops, picturesque harbor, and many yellow 1700s, 1800 buildings located all over town, making an idyllic backdrop and contributing to the charm. Also, several good restaurants and eateries to choose from. Getting to Drager from Copenhagen is easy. The bus, 250S runs from Copenhagen City Center, takes you there in less than 50 minutes. You can also bike there through the beautiful nature at the Common Amagor Fallet, Konglundin Forest, and by the coast. Look at these. Aren't these cool, these little giants? I've seen them. Pretty cool, right? Go check those out. Arts and culture, a trip to New Zealand, Elsinore, the town of Hamlet. 45-minute ride north of the regional train from the central Copenhagen will take you on a historic adventure. You'll arrive in the cultural harbor city of Elsinore in the New Zealand region, location of the infamous Hamlet by Shakespeare. Elsinore is full of cozy restaurants where you can eat lunch and have food market, Varutets Manmarkt. Visit Kronborg Castle, known from Shakespeare, Hamlet, and part of UNESCO's World Heritage List. See the royal tapestries, get acquainted with the Danish mythical hero, Holger Dansk. Lying asleep under the castle, explore the beautiful halls. You can also see Sweden just across the sound. You can also pay a visit to the MS Maritime Museum of Denmark, which tells the story of Denmark as one of the world's leading maritime nations. Museum has been designed by the award-winning architectural firm Big Bjørk Ingels Group. You will find interactive, impressive exhibitions and a fascinating insight in Denmark's role as a leading seafaring nation over time. Download the self-guide for visiting the town of Elsinore and walking around historical surroundings following the suggested routes, okay? Louisiana Museum of Modern Art, either on your way to Helsingør or on your way back, get off the train at Hombluk Station. 15-minute walk from train station lies the Louisiana Museum of Modern Art. The museum is located in a beautiful surroundings with magnificent panoramic views. Louisiana's collection of modern art dates from 1945 to the present day, and it is one of Scandinavia's largest. In addition to the permanent expeditions, the museum features 6 to 10 major expeditions annually. Explore the sculpture park, which is an essential part of the Louisiana experience. There are 45 sculptures to be discovered, amazing views, and gorgeous nature to be enjoyed. Finish off your visit with lunch, dinner in the Louisiana Cafe, stunning views of the Ora Sound. So again, beautiful places to visit. Love to go see the castles, right? Day trip to Sealand. Get the most out of your trip, and we do recommend renting a car for the day. Stevens Klint. Your first stop is Stevens Klint, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Here you can witness traces of an asteroid that hit the Earth 66 million years ago, causing the dinosaurs to become extinct. The cliffs rise 41 meters above sea level, and if you look among the blocks of the cliff that have fallen off, you may be lucky enough to find rare fossils. Besides this unique history, Stevens Clint has one of a kind nature with an exceptional combination of beauty and ruggedness. Camp Adventure, Danish forest discovery. Second stop will be at Camp Adventure, which is less than an hour drive from the center of Copenhagen. Here you climb the forest tower, an outstanding experience giving you a special majestic view across New Zealand, South Zealand, sorry. The walk to the tower itself is via a 900-meter long boardwalk in the forest. The tower is 45 meters tall, and the platform at the top is situated 135 meters above sea level. This makes it at the highest accessible point in all of New Zealand. When you stand on the platform at the top, you can see 25 kilometers across South Zealand landscape, giving you a unique nature experience where you see the forest from a completely new perspective. You can also experience Denmark's largest climbing park, where different paths meander at different heights and levels of difficulty. In the summer, Camp Adventure allows you to experience Northern Europe's largest flower field, where you can pick your own bouquet and get beautiful pictures. Walk the 2-kilometer route for a fantastic experience. Mons Klint's beautiful scenery. One can never get too many cliffs and too much beautiful nature. Therefore, if you are still full of energy and an urge to explore, continue your trip to the last stop, Mons Klint, another unique cliff formation on the southern shores of Zealand. The beautiful white cliffs rise 128 meters above the turquoise sea with a coastline of approximately 7 kilometers. The nature and fauna here are unique, and you can find both plants and animals that do not exist elsewhere in Denmark. For an example, 20 different types of wild orchids. The drive back to Copenhagen will take you less than 2 hours from here. Okay, so look there, beautiful, right? All right, history and fairy tales, a day trip to West Zealand and Funen Island. Vikings and Heritage Roskilde, historical Roskilde. Once upon a time, Roskilde was the capital of Denmark. Today, the city is a World Heritage Site known for its Viking history, magnificent cathedral, and its yearly festival. With its picturesque location by Roskilde Fjord, its rich historic heritage, and its location less than 30 minutes on a regional train from city center, Roskilde is the perfect place for a day trip. Visit the Viking Ship Museum, which is located at the fjord in stunning surroundings. Museum is home to 5 world-famous Viking ships and consists of the Viking Ship Hall, the Museum Island with the boatyard, and Museum Harbor. It displays the seafaring and boat-building culture in ancient and medieval times and is a unique experience both for adult and children. One of Roskilde's main attractions is Roskilde Cathedral, where the final resting spots of former kings and queens of Denmark can be found. The cathedral is a magnificent red brick cathedral with its impressive tall spires, considered one of Denmark's most important architectural monuments. Cathedral has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1995, reflecting the changing European architectural history across 800 years. Looking for a nice spot for lunch? Book a tour on the ferry Saga Fjord, departing just next to the Viking Ship Museum. Sail aboard the fjord and indulge in Danish smorgasbord, open space sandwich while enjoying the view. Odense, in the footsteps of Hans Christian Andersen. A bit more than an hour by train from Roskilde lies Odense. Cultural, historical city, one of the oldest cities of Denmark and the hometown of the world-famous author Hans Christian Andersen. He was a multi-artist who created some of the world's best-known, well-known fairy tales and plays like The Little Mermaid, The Nightingale, and The Ugly Duckling. You can go walking in H.C. Andersen's footsteps through the historic district and sense the life of the city 200 years ago. Throughout the walk, you can explore the birthplace and childhood home of Andersen, visit the museum dedicated to the author's life and work, as well as other highlights of Odense's historic city center. To see more of the city, enjoy a boat ride in a scenic surrounding on the city's creek with Odense Arafat. Sail past Odense Zoo, past beautiful forests and more. It is possible to get off at various locations to explore more. Before taking the train back to Copenhagen, you may want to pay a visit to the Danish Railway Museum located right next to the station. Train ride will only take you 1.5 hours back to Copenhagen's main station. All right, sounds exciting, right? Very interesting. All right, 1 day, 2 countries. So Copenhagen, Denmark to Malmo, Sweden. Right across the sea from Copenhagen and a 38-minute train ride away, you'll find the charming Swedish city of Malmo. A forward-thinking city with charming small-town feeling, seamless connections with Copenhagen, making it an ideal day trip. But remember to bring your passport. Malmo is full of great shopping, architecture, cultural experience, tasty food, friendly Swedes. Try a traditional Swedish fika, an important part of Swedish culture, which roughly means drinking coffee, eating sweet treats, and chatting. Visit our page to learn more of what to do in Malmo. Again, you can click there. It'll take you into a whole different area. Saves you some information to be able to share with your clients. All right, so thank you for completing our course. Visit the website for more information. So again, this is the travel trade show guide or trade guide for travel professionals, okay, to help you with more resources, free photos and videos, how to sell Copenhagen, special offers for travel agents, okay, so make sure you click there. Visit our tourist website for more information and inspiration, okay? So again, more details there for you. So again, last test, congratulations. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. What does the name of the area, Dry Haven, translate to? Isn't that the Deer Park? Deer Park, correct. Dyer Haven, sorry. How high do the cliffs of Mont Clint rise above sea level? How high are the cliffs? 128. Very good. Thank you. What was the world famous Danish author Hans Christian Andersen born? Where was he born? Odense. That is correct. Thank you. In which city can you find the Viking Ship Museum? Dragør, Rockslide, Copenhagen, or Malmo? Where's the Viking Ship Museum? Rockslide. That is correct. Very good, guys. Which of the sites mentioned in this course are part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site? The castle, Stephen Klint's Rockslide Cathedral, the Viking Ship Museum, the castle, Kronborg Castle, Rockslide Cathedral, and Christiansborg Castle, or Christiansborg Castle, Albienborg, and Rosenborg. So which of these sites, the first one? First one, okay. Very good, yes, all right. So again, congratulations, the answers are in the chat. You now have completed your course. You can now print your certificate, post it, share it on social media, let people know you are now a specialist in Denmark and Copenhagen. Share all the exciting places that they can visit, okay? Again, guys, take advantage of this. Let people know. You just get on social media over here. Go into your Facebook page. I've got my regular Facebook page, and then I have my business page. I usually just post mainly on my main page. Post about travel. Post about here. Here's a video from Archer Travel. You know, fun stuff, okay? You know, just post, travel agent opportunity. You can only pick 3, get some interaction from, you know, your clients, your guests, your followers. How about this? A luxury train through Canadian area playing. This was the place we went last night, my daughters. My daughters have a studio. Okay, so I post all over about everything. All right, so again, you know, this is kind of funny. Took a panoramic picture of the living room, but my cat decided to walk through it. Look. Anyway, I post a lot about traveling. I post a lot about, you know, adventures. I post a lot about fun kids and funny things like this one. I might wake up and go running and I might win the lottery. Odds are about the same, you know. Life goals, if you're feeling down, Christmas tree. So fun stuff. Don't touch. Have you guys seen this one? Don't touch. Well, I'm touching. I'm touching. Do you see him? Watch him. I'm going to touch it. I'm going to pound on it now. Guess what? Ah! Pay attention. All right. So again, just wanted to share, post your certificates. Let's have some fun. Again, congratulations. I do record these. It'll be here on my YouTube channel. And then also on Friday, we're doing Poland. So again, get in, pre-register with Poland. We do have the link right there. Brian, the reason it did that is probably when you registered, you didn't put your last name. So just go back into your profile and fix your name and you should be able to fix your certificate, okay? All right. Again, here's the training for Poland and for Barbados. So hope to see you on Friday and Saturday. The link will be right there. I will also post it in the chats the day before, okay? If you haven't joined my incentive voucher group, here is the link. Just make sure you answer the questions. Make sure that you watch the training video. Again, I just did that. Where am I? Incentive voucher group right here. I just did it in January. So again, thank you. I'm glad you guys had fun. And it's a lot easier to do it as a group than to try to do it on your own. It's like, I give up, you know. But if we do it as a group, we help each other, right? And we get it done, get it out there, get her done, right? So we're doing a new schedule for next month. We will be putting that out. Again, if you haven't completed your Disney, brand new, part 1, part 2 is in here. We're going to do part 3, which is the cruise line. And then if you've completed your Disney, but you have to do the assessment, we will be doing that also. Okay. But why not do your Disney and earn free Disney passes and 35 to 50% off the cruises and the adventures. We just did the adventures and nobody knew about the adventures because it's new, right? It's a new thing for us. So they also have the riverboat cruises now, and you can get a free cruise right here, earn a complimentary river cruise. Of course, you have to complete the training. You have to get your CLIA card. Okay, we'll go more on that when we go to the Disney training. But that's all I have for today. I got to do a few quotes. So again, I appreciate you guys. Have an amazing, amazing day. Thank you for joining me. Huh?
I said you have a good day also. And
Oh,
I'll
thank
see
you.
Friday.
Okay, I'll see you guys. Yep, I'll see you Friday. Poland.
Thank you, Marlene.
You're welcome. Have a great day, guys. Thank you. Glad I could help. Bye, guys.